I had a conversation with a parent and a teacher the other day about a student, and it's a pretty common question that I've gotten before, and I wanted to share it with you. You have this student, new student to our institution here, and is a little bit older, closer to in the high school age range. I'll just be pretty vague about this, but in the high school age range, and student has arrived here. We've evaluated their current reading levels, their current math levels, and despite doing decently well in other schools in the area, when we evaluate their actual reading and math level, their actual writing level, it's at more of like an upper elementary level, right? Here they are, let's call them in ninth grade. Let's say they're reading at a fifth grade level. They're doing math at a fifth or sixth grade level, right? And the parent comes to us and says, well, I have this great opportunity when they graduate high school for them to be in the medical field. Can you give them a course that will make sure that they qualify for admission into this program? And the reality of my answer is, sure, there's lots of courses that you can do. You can always take a physics course or chemistry course. Our students get all of those in their high school career. But the thing that needs to happen, first and foremost, is that we need to create a student that is ready for that. And so often I think there's this conversation about how schools should take a student who's maybe several grade levels behind and just give them stuff at that level or push them to the next level. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I think that our most important job is to meet them where they're at, not leave them behind. If they are at a fifth or sixth grade level, make sure that we're giving them instruction just above that, like tailored just above that, helping them to get to a place where they're progressing, but also gaining confidence. And what you'll end up having is, by the end of the year, you might have a student who's progressed a year. That would be typical. But you might also have a student who, for the first time in many years, is starting to see that their capacity to learn and to be successful is higher than they thought. If you have a student that arrives to a high school, but they're still at an elementary level, probably what has happened is that over the last 3 to 4 years in their middle school experience, they've been made to feel that learning is not for them, that they can't progress. And so they start to put up blocks, walls. They start to take the easiest possible solution to the answer. They don't think that they can learn. They don't think that they're smart. And as soon as you get to that space, there's no progress that's going to be made. The analogy always goes to someone who's just trying to get fit and go to the gym. Of course, if someone doesn't like working out, doesn't want to go to the gym, there's nothing we can do. It doesn't matter the level. But as soon as we can get over that hump, the sky is the limit. You take that ninth grader, you start giving them instruction at their level or just above their level. And over time, it might take a year, it might take 2 years, and it might take 3. Over time, this student starts to see that they have the capacity to learn, to improve, to grow. And as they do, something shifts in them. As most adults here realize, once you reach a level of competency, you have the capacity to almost teach yourself anything, whether it's going on YouTube and finding videos or documentaries or using some of the incredible programs that are out there. We're really trying to make sure that these kids are set up for that. We take this kid, we bring them up to a level that will suddenly get their juices flowing, get them going to a place where they feel that they can learn. And then and only then are they ready for completing that university level physics course or chemistry course that's going to set them up into the medical field. How long will it take to climb that mountain? Depends on how fast you walk. And we can be real and honest with our students about timelines and deadlines, but our reality is we're not just trying to get a kid ready for college, we're trying to create lifelong learners.